Hey guys, here is lesson 101. It's on page 528. And today's topic is ratio problems involving totals. So you've already seen a ratio box that looks similar to this one right here. But the only thing we're adding is total. So we're going to do this a little bit differently. So first off, let's pick out some pieces of this example. So the ratio of boys to girls in a class was 5 to 4. So that means that boys was mentioned first, 5 was mentioned first. So those two go together. So then I'm going to put 5 in the ratio box beside boys. Girls was mentioned secondly. And 4 was mentioned secondly, so those two go together. So I'm going to put 4 in the ratio box for girls. Now before I continue reading, I'm going to go ahead and get the total ratio number. So all I'm going to do to get that is add 5 and 4. So 5 plus 4 is of course 9. Now I can continue reading. If there were 27 students in the class, then how many girls were there, and then how many boys were there? So there's 27 total students. So I'm going to put 27 in the actual number box beside total. So I'm trying to get how many girls there were and how many boys there were. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to set it up as an equivalent fraction. So to get girls, I'm going to show my math right here, but to get girls, I'm going to do 4 over 9 is equal to something over 27. Because I'm trying to get this question mark, so that question mark is where I got that from. So 4 over 9 is equal to question mark over 27. Now, there's lots of ways to do this. Okay, so you can either ask yourself what times 9 gives you 27, and then do the same thing for 4. Or you can multiply, then divide, or you can divide and then multiply. So my favorite way is I'm going to actually mentally ask myself, what times 9 gives me 27? And I know the answer is 3, because 9 times 3 is 27. So then I'm going to multiply that 4 by the same thing. So 4 times 3 equals 12. So there are 12 girls in the class. Now, how many boys are there? So I'm going to do the same type setup, except this time I'm going to pretend that girls are not there. So I'm going to do 5 over 9 equals question mark over 27. And I'm going to do the same way that I did right here. What times 9 gives me 27? And the answer is 3. So then I'm going to multiply that 5 by 3 as well. So 5 times 3 is 15. So there's 15 boys in the class. Now hopefully that came pretty easy to you. We're going to do one more example. And if you want to have the actual word problem with this, it is on page 529 of your math book if you wanted to read along. But in order to save time, I didn't write out the word problem. I just wrote out the chart. So this was all given to me. I didn't make it up. So if I'm wanting to know how many band members there are, then I'm going to do 5 over 7 is equal to question mark over 175. Now, I don't know what times 7 equals 175 off the top of my head. So I'm actually going to do this a different way. I'm going to still do it that way. Sorry. I had a brain fart there. So you can use a calculator, or you can just try and do this in your head if you want to. I'm just going to use my calculator just so we can save a little bit of time on the video. So I came up with 7 times 25 gave me 175. So then I'm going to multiply that 5 by 25 as well. And I get 125. So there are 125 band members out of 175 people that's on the football field. Okay, so I'm going to do that with the football players. So I'm going to pretend that band members are not there. And I'm going to do 2 over 7 is equal to question mark over 175. Okay, and I had already figured out that 7 times 25 is 175. So then I'm going to multiply 2 times 25 as well, and I get 50. So there are 50 football players on the field and 125 band members on the field. And that's how I do lesson 101. So I will post a picture of these notes. Feel free to ask me any questions or concerns that you have, and have a great day.